You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Today, I'm going to show you guys my favorite quick hitter versus 2-3 zone. Stay tuned. So in frame one, we have the defense in the 2-3 zone, which are the red X's. Then we have the offense, which are the black numbers. Person with the ball is circled, which is the point guard at this point. You have your best shooter starting at the free throw line. You have your 4 and your 5 in a single stack on the right side, and you have your 3 opposite of them. Whichever hand your 5 is, that's the side you're going to line him up on. Most players that I've coached are right-handed, so that's where we've lined them up. If he's left-handed, then you're going to put this stack on the left side, and you're going to move the 3 to the right side. So always keep the 3 opposite of the 4 and the 5. In frame 2, the 1 will swing it to the 3, and the reason that we do this is to get the defense moving. If a defense can just stand still and be stagnant, they can guard multiple people in one area. So we get the ball moving to get them moving. In frame 3, the 3 swings it back to the 1. So as we look at frame 4, you see the 2 is taking off and going between the 4 and the 5 to the corner. Going back to frame 3, the 2 leaves when the ball is on the flight. So the flight of the pass, that's when the 2 leaves, as you see in frame 4. He doesn't wait until the 1 catches it, and he doesn't leave before the 3 passes the ball. So on the flight, that's when the 2 leaves. The 1 catches the ball, and he's looking to come downhill, turning this corner. He wants to get on the outside shoulder of this top defender. As the 2 is going in between the 4 and the 5, maybe even a step past them, the 4 wants to be right on his heels, and he's screening the middle guy of the zone. This guy could be a little farther up, he could be farther back, he could be to the side, but this 4 has to go and headhunt. That's very essential. On frame 5, as you see, the 1 has at least gotten on the outside shoulder of this defender. You either want this guy on the outside shoulder or past it. You don't want him being in front of your point guard. You want that defender either on the side of your point guard or you want him behind. So you want your point guard going with a full head of steam trying to get there. So now he has 3 options, as you can see, 3 passing options, and then he himself is a 4th option. The first option is going to be the 5. Vast majority of the time, the 5 will be wide open. The second option is that shooter that's in the corner. And third option will be the 4 who screened this guy, and he'll turn and seal. And then the last option will be the 1, keeping the ball, taking that mid-range jumper. The biggest thing for the defense is this bottom guy. He has to pick his poison. He's either going to take this pass away and leave the shooter wide open, or he's going to try to take the shooter away and leave the 5 wide open. Then also, he has to worry about the point guard as well. If he tries to stop him, then point guard gets to choose who does he give it to. So basically, pick your poison. There's nothing he can do. I said this earlier and I will say it again. This is hands down my favorite quick hitter, only because you have so many options, and it kind of puts that bottom guy of that 2-3 zone in between a rock and a hard place. He has to pick his poison. He either has to step up and stop the point guard from penetrating. He has to take away the shooter that's going to the corner, and that leaves the 5 wide open, or he takes away the 5 who's wide open and leaves the shooter wide open. So he really has to pick his poison, and I feel like you can't lose with this play. It works almost every single time. As long as your players know what they're doing and where they're supposed to be and when they're supposed to leave, all the timing and stuff, if they execute, that's the word I'm looking for. If they execute this play, it works every single time. Hey, don't leave so soon. Before you leave, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, tell your friends about it. I really appreciate all the support, but most importantly, don't forget to come back.